Hello and welcome to Frank's School. Well, for one last time, can't promise that, but in the course of this trip, this will be the last day I'll devote to aldeias do Xisto, these schist villages. And the third one that we went to was Pena. It was not our plan to go to Pena, but there was confusion. I did not understand the girl exactly in Lucin at the museum, and I think we were looking for Carneiro, but there's also a Carneiro, I think, and there was that confusion. Also with Shirley's Navi, it was difficult to find this. And we missed it and kind of kept driving and eventually found Pena, which was also absolutely worthy of seeing. But now we had driven clear into a different, I guess you'd call it state, Goiás. Or I think it's Goiás is the way you'd say it. And we were lost, really was what it amounted to. We were lost. We had difficulty in getting there. And with the mountain roads and the mountain driving, it was very stressful. Coimbra is too far to use really as the place where you stay if you're going to go into these aldeias do Xisto. And you know, we had the prospect of having to drive all the way back to Coimbra. Now, we didn't want to get there in rush hour. We did that the first time we got there, and that was horrendous to drive into Coimbra in rush hour. We knew not to do that, but still the day was getting late. My suggestion would be Penacova. That's a little far, but not too far. Arganil, there's an Arganil, which you'll be seeing in the subsequent videos. The next video, I guess, I'll talk about Arganil. Lucin, that was where the museum was. Castelo Branco. I actually think I was there once because I remembered that was a place where there was a car parts factory. And you can get there by train. I'm quite sure that you could actually get all the way there by train. You get to Coimbra by train, of course, too. But that might be an entry point into the aldeias do Xisto. Now, how you get around in there? Baraka is described as a headquarters in this book, and I want to show you this book as well. This is in English. It says aldeias do Xisto. Aldeias do Xisto, but it's I don't know, and there I guess is the website. I'll write this in the description. The book is in English, and it comes out periodically. Cycling is featured at one point, and I wanted to say that I hope or hiking. I hope my Facebook friend wouldn't mind, Luis Cabasso. His Facebook, he loves to ride bicycles, and he lives in Sertã, I think, and every day he goes out and he's riding his bike through these the area where these aldeias do Xisto are, and so he takes photographs of it. Very useful for me because I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to study them in detail. Maybe later. Now, I say it's described as a headquarters. At the back of this book, see, there's quite an effort to get tourist interest in this area. And right up there is, I don't know if you can see it or not, right up there is Baraka. I don't think it's very big. We went into the area from Lucin, which is right there by my finger. So I've got to leave the subject. Now, in this official guide, sort of for the aldeias do Xisto, it doesn't necessarily say that Baraka is the headquarters, but anyway, I do have to leave the subject. But I want to finally say that for now anyway, that my filming is out of order. We were having a hard time by now because we were stressed, especially surely with that mountain driving on little tiny roads that what happens if you came to a car on a bicycle or on foot? For my purposes, on foot would be the way, hiking would be the way I'd love to see that. Anyway, my filming is out of order. You're going to see goats. Go as far as the second time because I use some of Thomas's filming as well. So it's fun to see those goats. And then I was reminded that Shirley and I had 2 years earlier, 3 years earlier, driving in Minho, had come across a woman with her cows, taking them to pasture. And that video is this number, the 3rd year, 32nd day, second video, and it's in Minho. That's a different part of Portugal, and it might be of interest to see that, a little of it, just to see how starkly different that part of Portugal is. Much richer farmland. That was in the year 2013. Okay, what I'll do is I'll give that link, and I'll maybe give a couple other links as I put this stuff on, and then we're going to go back to Coimbra. At the end of the video that's coming, you'll see the same bridge that we saw before. We go back into Coimbra for a different kind of adventure the next day. Bye for now.